Like, I didn't really understand what's happening with the demon aspect of it all. It meant nothing to me.
She can't even do it again, okay? Like, it's
like, it has felt like a full-time job.
But people are acting like this movie like killed their mom or something.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a little bit of a different video. I am going to be using my AMC A-list to its full potential for a month. Now, when I first got A-list, two things. It used to be 3 movies a week. Now it is 4, but when I first got A-list, I was using it to its full potential. Me and my friend did it together and we're like, we can only do this if we're using it to its full potential. Now, my goal for this year, because I wasn't using it to its full potential, was see 4 movies a month. That's how bad I was doing. Now, it is still a good deal even if you do that, but I came up with this idea because I used to do this. And also, I was inspired by MistaGG's videos where he does like seeing every movie that is out currently. It's like kind of loosely inspired by that. Like those two things came together to make this video. And I've had this video idea for a couple months, but I wanted to start it in a month where the first day of the month was a Monday. Now, I can't really explain, but that made sense in my head. So we are starting this in June. There are quite a few movies that are coming out this month that I want to see, and also I was slacking majorly in May, so there are some movies I want to catch up on. That all being said, I've already scheduled 2 movies, or got 2 tickets. The first one is today, because today is June 2nd. The first one is today, which is Boosters. I haven't seen Boosters yet, and I really want to see it. I love Keke Palmer. So I am seeing Boosters today at 4, and then tomorrow, which this is probably a mistake. And I'm actually now thinking it's probably a big mistake. It's okay. Wednesday, I will be seeing Is God Is, because I want to see Is God Is so bad. And the only problem with seeing Is God Is that, in fact, I have to go to like, okay, there's a movie theater. That's my movie theater. It's like 12 minutes away from me. Then there's a movie theater that's a little farther away. That's like 30 minutes. Now this one's like 40. It's the only one that's showing it. And I have to go at 10:30 at night tomorrow, and I wake up at 4 a.m. that day, and then I have to wake up I think at 5:45 the next day, or 6:45 the next day. But I really want to see Is God Is. Now, there's a few other movies I want to see that are probably leaving. Now, I never saw Sheep Detective, and I did kind of want to see it. I am not sure if I'm gonna be able to see it. My theater usually doesn't release its movies, like it's Friday movies, until Wednesday. So we're gonna see, because we're for sure gonna see Backrooms, but that just came out. I'm not that worried. Now, I'd also be intrigued by seeing Obsession again, which is so funny because after I got out of Obsession, and if you would have asked me, are you gonna see it again? I would have said absolutely not, because it actually freaked me out. And horror movies usually don't freak me out. I love them, they usually don't freak me out. But I can't stop thinking about it, and I almost feel like I need to go see it again. I never saw Devil Wears Prada 2. Like, I guess, like, that's another movie I could throw in this week. But, yeah, those are the vibes for right now. So today I will be going to see Boosters, which I'm very excited to see Boosters. And I don't have to drive far, which is nice. Because I thought today was the day I have to drive far, but no, that's tomorrow. Which isn't the best planning on my part, but I really want to see Is God Is. Like, movies about revenge, I love. And when I first saw the trailer, I was like, yeah, I need to see that. So my slacking in May, I don't want it to make it so I don't see Is God Is. So yeah, we're going to see. Let me just see. What time do I have to wake up on Thursday? 7, but really I'm going to have to wake up at 6. Okay, that's not the worst. It's not going to be great. But yeah, that is how I'm going to go about this. And I'm going to count weeks by starting on Mondays. We're going to see how this goes. Obviously, I don't think this is something I would ever continue doing, but maybe this will make me to go see more movies, because I really do like A-list, and it is worth it even if you only go to like 2 to 3 movies in a month, because movies are expensive. But I just have not been prioritizing it. And I really want to. To be fair, the movies at the beginning of the year are a little bit of, they're usually more of duds. We've now hit the point of the year where they're good. So yeah, I think that's it for the intro. I will see you guys when I'm going to the movie, and then I'll give like non-spoiler thoughts about every movie and my rating. But we'll probably see quite a few repeats, because 4 movies a week, I don't know if there's going to be enough new ones, or we're going to be seeing crazy things I wouldn't see before. We're going to see.
Okay, I just got out of my first movie, which was I Love Boosters. I think earlier I called it Boosters. It's, oh, AMC. It's I Love Boosters. And honestly, I'm a little, I don't know what I'm gonna rate it. Like, I liked the message, and the filming and the coloring was amazing. Like, amazing. Like, I think it's probably gonna get like a 3.5 or 4. I don't think Demi Moore's character needed to use the R slur. Like, I understand they were trying to paint her as a bad person, but like, did we need to do that? I don't know. But I did like it. There was times where I was a little confused. Honestly, no, I think I understood everything except the demon part. Like, I didn't really understand what was happening with the demon aspect of it all. But I liked it. Like, I had a good time. There were some good jokes in there. I love Keke Palmer. Actually, everyone did really good. And it was just done so well, and it was very obvious that Boots Riley like put their whole heart into this film. Like, it was just not fully what I was expecting, actually. And I would actually love to go watch some video essays on it, because I think there's parts I just wasn't fully grasping because I wasn't like prepared for it to be like that. I don't know if that makes sense. But first movie of at least 16 for this month, and I'm like trying to decide what I'm gonna do with the last few days of June. I'm glad I saw it. It's a movie that I'm glad I saw, and also it's a movie I'm glad I saw in theaters, because sometimes I see a movie and I'm like, if I was watching this at home, I might just pick up my phone and I might not finish it. And it has nothing to do with the movie. It's just like I would have been confused and then picked up my phone. Like, and so I'm glad I saw it in theaters. My theater also was very quiet. I don't get that often, so that was nice. But yeah, I think that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe. There's a possibility I could move Is God Is to a different day. Let's hope, for my sake, that I can. There's a possibility, but we shall see. Movie scheduling update. It is June 5th, and I've only gone to one movie because I didn't go to Is God Is, because I don't know in what world I thought I was going to be able to go to a movie after waking up at 4 a.m. that day, and then go to a movie that wasn't going to start until 11. That didn't happen. There was another showing, and it also was late on a day I had to wake up early. It wasn't gonna happen. I'm sad about that, but it wasn't in the cards. But I have some movies scheduled. Today, I'm going to see Sheep Detective with my friend, and then tomorrow, I will be seeing Obsession, and Sunday, I'll be seeing The Devil Wears Prada 2. So that is my lineup for this week. I saw I Love Boosters, then I'll see Sheep Detective, Obsession, Devil Wears Prada 2. So Obsession's the only repeat for the week. And then, I can't remember if it's a Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to see The Backrooms right after work. I think Tuesday. So that'll be my first movie of the next week. So yeah, that is my lineup for this week. I just wanted to update. No Is God Is. But yeah, that is our lineup. I'm a little sad that basically Is God Is got replaced by Devil Wears Prada 2, because I honestly didn't really care if I saw Devil Wears Prada 2. I'm not gonna lie. It meant nothing to me. Like, I just was like, whatever. I didn't care. Random sequels, it's like, I would rather a new movie. So yeah. But yeah, that is our lineup. So today I'm seeing Sheep Detective, which I didn't know Sheep Detective was like sad, and then my friend was like, oh no, it's sad. So, you know, that's awesome. But yeah, that's the movie update. So I will see you guys later on my thoughts on Sheep Detective. Okay, we just got out of Sheep Detective. Elby had seen Sheep Detective before.
Yeah.
I just saw it first time. I think I'm gonna give it a 4. I liked it a lot. Except if I was a kid, I wouldn't have been able to see it.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
With the meat eating. And then Sebastian.
Yeah. Well, like, I was kind of surprised. Like, I understand that it's like Sheep Detective, so it's like a very kiddie concept. But like, it's like a tale of like grief.
Yeah, I was actually, even just like them investigating a murder felt kind of crazy for a kid's movie too.
But like, I'm sure the kids watching it were just like, oh, talking sheep. Like, I'm sure they weren't like, oh my god, grief, you know. And like, there's death in kids in like Disney movies.
That's true. There's a lot of death in Disney movies, actually.
Like, it's better to like talk to your kids about it before they're like the sheep and they're like, oh, we turn into clouds.
Let me count to 3.
Yeah. Still pissed me off.
But I liked it. It's a good watch. It's I almost cried. I didn't think I was going to, so that was awesome.
I didn't cry this time. I mean, mainly because I know, like, I cried last time. I did.
Messed up.
Which, like, if anything, winter lambs are better because that means they're more resilient.
Kind of true, actually.
Because, like, babies, no matter what, are, like, they get sick and they're, like, fucked, you know? But he survived winter.
He survived winter.
Being, like, a couple weeks old in winter. So.
And they didn't help him because they hated him. Only George helped him.
And, like, his mom isn't around unless his mom is one of the other lambs and she chose to forget her son.
Crazy.
Because it's, oh my god.
Let's hope that's not true.
That's not what I had.
It has to be, though, because where is his mom?
Yeah, the two options are that she died during childbirth.
Which fucked up. So then she died and then
really
they don't take care of her kid.
Which is really sad. Or she's one of the lambs that's just, like, not a bigger part and chose to forget because she had a winter lamb. And she was like, oh. Choosing to forget. Either way, it's really sad. I'm choosing. It's kind of fucked up that the better option is that she dies.
Yeah, it is.
Because then the son just has to go around and be like, oh, that's my mom and she doesn't love me.
Yeah, I hope she died actually.
Or you know what my headcanon is? Yeah. My headcanon is that he was like a newly born sheep that George the human just like found.
Yeah. Yeah. Surely.
Yeah.
So yeah, good movie.
Yeah. My rating doesn't change. It's still at I have it at a 4.5. I might change it to a 5. Or I think I'll keep it at a 4.5 actually.
But you put it in your Letterboxd top 4.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow will be a bit of a different vibe.
This to go to then Obsession.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. Because that one I haven't seen. So it'll be like the opposite.
Yeah.
Where you've seen it and I haven't.
I think it's still gonna freak me out even though I've seen it.
It looks like a freaky movie.
It is freaky. And I don't get freaked out. I literally couldn't tell you the last scary movie that like freaked me out. I know the score of Get Out really got me. Like the score of Get Out is really good.
Yeah.
But the last movie that scared me, couldn't tell you.
Well, because also, like, the last couple of horror movies that I've seen were, like, purposely bad ones. Besides, like, Sinners. But I don't really consider that horror.
Are you sure they're purposely bad or they're just bad? Because I'm thinking of ones we saw together and I don't think they were purposely bad.
No one was, like, really disruptive.
No.
It was cute when, at the beginning, when the sheep first, like, bawed. A couple of kids in front of us bawed back.
Yeah, it was cute.
That was cute.
The kids were cute in it.
It was kind of freaky though. The little girl sitting next to you didn't have her shoes on.
No shoes, no socks.
That was crazy.
Her mom
let
her have no shoes, no socks. Okay, that's all.
You're the only person that I've ever...
I'm realizing these car clips are really bad. Okay, we just got out of Obsession. We actually already did a full debrief.
Yeah, in the parking lot, but this is for Madison's YouTube, so we gotta record it now. To start off.
Well, we should do a non-spoiler and then a spoiler.
Yeah.
So a very basic review.
Amazing movie. I loved it. I wasn't that scared. I was in fact creeped out.
Yeah.
By like the loss of autonomy.
Yeah.
And then like.
I didn't like how she moved.
No. The actress was amazing.
Amazing.
We said, what was her name? India?
Yeah.
Indy?
It's like I-N-D-E. So I think it's Indy.
Indy, I think. She was great. Give her an Oscar.
Literally. Put her in everything.
Yeah. I love it when movies find, like, new actors.
Because I think she's only been in, like, a couple things and not as, like, leading roles.
Put her in more.
Anything. And also funny, because we were just talking about the other day about how the Odyssey's not going to be good because it's all A-list people. And this is, like, all no-name.
And when we saw the preview for the Odyssey in this movie, I stand by my statement that I think it's gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
But this movie, however, amazing.
I can't recommend it enough. And it's probably gonna be in theaters a long time, I think.
Yeah, because it's doing great.
It was full.
As it should. Absolutely. Literally, every single seat was full.
Yeah.
Which is great. I didn't appreciate the people filling the seats. Okay. There was way too much laughing.
You do have to get to that.
There was way too much laughing.
If you had just listened to the audience, if they took a recording of just the audience, you would think we were watching a fucking comedy.
Literally. And there's some humor in the movie, and there's some moments where you're like, oh, that's a little, like, funny, or, like,
or uncomfortable.
You're laughing at
Yeah.
Like Bear.
I laughed at Bear a lot.
Yeah. Because, like, there are moments... I don't know if some people laugh when they're uncomfortable, and that could have been it at certain moments. But that
I
would
don't
be...
think the people next to us.
No. And that would be it if there was, like, just, like, 1 or 2 people laughing. But there
Yeah.
was a good amount of people laughing.
At
And
her
that's-
crying.
At her crying. Or, like, screaming. Or, like,
Yeah.
clearly in pain. Or not having a good time.
She's like
To put it
hurting
lightly.
herself.
Literally.
And they're like
And they're like,
laughing.
oh.
But
And I don't know.
yeah. That did ruin the experience a little bit. Because
Yeah.
when I saw it the first time, people were laughing, but like at Bear or like uncomfortably laughing. Like you could tell, not like ha ha ha, this is so funny.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, and I also had this moment because, okay, immediately I knew people were going to be like laughing or talking because they were like still talking during the like
Yeah.
put your phones away, like the last time it says put your phones away.
And then even like the producer credits at the beginning.
Oh.
And usually people are dead. Because there's like music playing during that moment, you know? And usually people don't talk.
But they're,
Or at least they're quiet. And they were just like full on talking. Like not
So-
even like whisper. Because like there were some moments where I turned to Madison and I whispered something during the movie.
very quietly.
Yeah. But there were people just like talking. And then
Like,
the 2 people next to me, I think it was like a father-son or something,
so.
they were just like straight up talking to each other.
It was insane.
And it only happened maybe like twice or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just like full volume.
Yeah.
And that's just like not theater etiquette. And it was at moments where I was like, what could you possibly have to say here?
to be talking out loud in a theater.
Like what is like, unless you're turning to like the person you're with and being like, wow, this is fucked up. And that's not what they were saying.
I gave it originally a 4.5. I'm debating on moving it to a 5. Because a lot of horror movies now are just like not that good to me, and I feel like it actually made me like.
Because too many horror movies, like we said before, are like remakes. Or like the same concept over and over again. This was a new concept that I really appreciated, and then it happened to be done really well. Whereas like, yeah, there are some like more niche horror movies that are like newer concepts, but then they just like suck, sadly.
And I like that everyone was like not a big name.
Yeah.
And they all did good.
Because like you can tell with like smaller productions and like when or like when the actors are like no names, like they like want it more a little bit, they try a little harder.
Because they're like, I'm working, this is my job, not like, oh, this is given to me.
Or like the director and the writer, same person. He did great, amazing movie, good for him. Like this was like clearly like a passion project. This wasn't like a script fell on my desk. Like no, like he wrote the script, he casted the script. He's like, I've seen interview clips of him. He is clearly knows what he's talking about when it comes to this movie and like the vision that he wanted portrayed, and he did a great job.
Yeah. Okay, we can give spoil.
Fuck Bear. Fuck that man so hard in the ass. Oh my god.
Fuck Bear.
He was terrible. Right from the first opening scene is the only scene that I think I felt for him, because I was like, oh, this is cute. You know, practicing his confession. And then any point after that, I was just like,
Literally a second after.
yeah. But like before the wish, he's just like slightly annoying. He has bad timing. You know, after the wish and on, it's like he just gets worse. He's a terrible human being. He is not the victim.
No.
Like if someone walks into this movie and thinks that he is the victim, I'm never, like, I seriously need them like psyche valves, because what is like, do you have any media literacy whatsoever?
Yeah, because okay, he makes the wish. You can give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Because it's a stupid little wish. You don't know what's gonna work. He's
It's
like pining over
$7
literally
at like a tiny little shop.
He's pining over this girl. He obviously doesn't believe in any of that stuff either, because he's like, what do these crystals even do? Like,
yeah.
So
Like the One Wish Willow makes like a little fucking noise when you open the box. Like
So,
that
like,
shit isn't real.
I don't blame him for that.
No.
The second she starts acting weird, which is immediately, he needs to go,
Something's up.
we should figure this out.
No, because she was literally gonna go inside. She wanted to go inside. Her whole thing was that she wanted to go home and lie down because she was tired. And then he makes this wish and she goes back outside and is like, actually, oh, my cat died. Wait a second.
No, it
His
didn't.
cat died. And then she's
she's like running around his car.
And then even if he doesn't think that the wish works, because obviously, like, he has no reason to yet, like, something is wrong with this girl. She either drank too much or, like their working theory later on, she, like, did Molly. Like, that's gotta be something.
And then he makes out with her.
And if he was a real friend, he wouldn't do that. He would take her home with him, sure, maybe, to, like, check on her, make sure she's okay.
Can you stay in here with me? You go, I don't think that's a good idea right now.
But, like, he started sleeping on the floor. But no, that was after the kiss. They kissed.
That was after the kiss.
She freaked out. He should not be kissing, okay? Should not be kissing anyone when she's acting like that.
And then he, like, blames her. He's like, you freaked me out. Well, maybe you shouldn't kiss your friend you think is, like, drunk.
And then she's like, oh, it was a panic attack. And he's like, a panic attack? And it's like, obviously something is going on.
Is too? And then she feeds him his cat.
Crazy.
And he just is like, hey, babe, don't do that. Hey, Nikki, please.
Babe. Maybe next time she can't even
gentle parenting.
Also,
Nikki.
she can't even do it again, okay? Like, it's unless he gets another cat, she can't cook another cat.
He's like, babe, you can't cook
just
the
don't
cat.
do it again.
I'm going to boys' night.
No, because that was so stupid. Because, okay, literally wakes up from her massive freak out at dinner, okay? Because also, like, if you get a call from your friend who is just like, hey, her father definitely doesn't have cancer.
He's fine.
She literally said to our other friend the night she was wished that she thinks of you as a brother. That's weird. And then she freaks out at you at dinner. Like, and then you go home and have sex with her where she's lying there.
She's not receptive.
Like a
She's
doll.
Like
That made me so uncomfortable.
Yeah, so uncomfortable. I think people laughed at that.
That was crazy. I don't understand. People need to shut the fuck up. That made me upset. That made me upset. That made me so upset. And then she duct taped your door shut. Like, so fucking crazy. And then you go to work without her. And you eat your dead cat. And you don't even notice. You don't even notice?
Even though you want to be a food critic.
Your coworker / friend has to tell you. She has to be like, whoa, that smells funny. What does this note mean?
And he's like, oh my god, I ate my dead cat. So all of that, and then you're like, we're good.
And then you call saying, oh, can I alter the wish? Oh
my god.
After all of that, that's not even half of it, by the way.
No.
Not even half of it.
We haven't even spoiled the whole movie. You'd be in for more shocks.
That's not even half of it. And you only ask if it's possible to alter the wish. Because literally at the phone call too, the dude was just like, it's now your duty unless you, which he should have done. He should have. He literally was like, your duty now is to use your life to be there for her. And what does he do? Immediately try and leave.
Every time something happens to her, he tries to leave. He's not even like a good boyfriend.
Like, boys' night, I want to sleep at Ian's. I gotta go work.
Yeah, I want to sleep at Ian's.
He leaves to go to the park the other
I can't even talk about the part.
Every single person in this movie sucks except Nikki. I'm standing on that.
Yeah.
And the dad. Sarah's dad.
That's true.
Sarah's dad is good. Nikki and Sarah's dad. Those are the only two. Oh.
She's here.
Nikki, we're on your side.
We're here.
We're on your side.
Yeah, everyone sucks.
Everyone sucks.
Okay, here's my thing. Let me think. How do I say this? I'll just say, I think their whole point of being like, obviously her dad isn't actually sick, okay? But their whole point of them being like, well, she can't be sad because they weren't that close, I think is a little crazy and not that compassionate to someone who's supposed to be their best friends. Because you can be not close with a parent, but still be like, hey, so they did like raise me, so there is that like, there's feelings. If her dad was dying, she would be allowed to be sad. And they're basically like, well, that can't be true because they're not close.
Yeah. Like, the only one is like Ian, because he did research to find out that he wasn't dying of cancer. Everyone else did not have an excuse.
No, they're just like, well, she can't be sad because they're not close, which I feel like is a crazy thing to say about your friend.
Like,
because she's obviously going through something
shitty. She is like,
no, because then Sarah literally pulls him to the parking lot to kiss him.
That night after the party. He leaves his girlfriend to hit herself in the head with a bottle.
And we haven't talked about the craziest part.
Well, because he took her to the hospital and they couldn't help her because she refused. Yeah. Okay, which is still crazy. She was clearly out of it. I'm sure they could have done something.
Involuntary.
But, you know, maybe they didn't have the budget for a hospital set, you know?
That's true. That's so
But
true,
then he
actually.
takes her home and doesn't even wipe her off or clean the cut. That's crazy, too. That's getting infected.
Then he tells her, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna sleep at Ian's. This girl for sure has a concussion.
Yes. And is hurting herself. And then, when he leaves, Nikki wakes up and says,
Yep.
kill me. She's not awake. You need to kill me. And what does that motherfucker say?
Is it really so bad being with me? Yes!
And then she's like, I've never been with you.
Because she hasn't.
And he turns his ass around and leaves.
That's it. And she's literally
To cheat on
begging.
her.
She's crying. And he goes and tries to cheat on her. And then with Sarah, he says that he has sleeping pills in his pocket. And it's like, why would he have sleeping pills in his pocket if he didn't use them on Nikki? Because every single time he left or moved, went to get water or something before this, Nikki has woken up. Like the spelled Nikki.
Yeah.
And this one time that he then references sleeping pills in his pockets, she doesn't wake up, but the real Nikki does.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that he didn't drug her?
And, yeah.
He for sure drugged
I didn't notice that the first time. Then when you were like, why does he have sleeping pills? I was like...
Because why would he just mention that with Sarah, that he has sleeping pills in his pocket? Why? Well, I'm the one that was to your left. And I'm like, girl, like...
And the ending is awful.
It's awful, because she's just like fucked.
And she's just crying.
She's fucked.
She's nothing.
And he was too much of a pussy to...
Didn't he... I don't know if I can put that online. But he should have...
He should have...
I'll bleep it, and those who know.
Like, he should have done what the person on the phone told him to do.
Yep.
And he should have done what the person in the shop told him to do.
And what he...
Because he permanently fucked up this girl's life. Because he took away her bodily autonomy, raped her.
Yep.
Like, fucked up all of her friendships.
Made her kill her
friends. And then he ended up dying. Because, okay, he did kill himself because he took the pills, even though he was gonna try and throw up. He was gonna try and throw up if her wish didn't work, which then implied that he didn't actually love her. So he did all of this because he didn't actually love her. And now she's stuck there with 3 dead bodies in his apartment, and every shred of evidence leading back to her.
Okay, although I'm wearing the same shirt, it is in fact a different day. I just got out of Devil Wears Prada 2, which I didn't even really want to see that much. I don't know if I've complained about in here, like, I just need a creative movie and all we make is sequels, remakes. And I don't really feel like The Devil Wears Prada needed a sequel or a remake or anything. And honestly, I left the movie just feeling like that emoji. Like, it might get a 2.5 for me. And like, I liked the message, but it really was just like a nothing movie for me. Like, it was also so long, like, it did not need to be 2 hours. It felt 2 hours. Like, it was halfway through the movie, and I looked at my phone because I thought it would be almost done, and I was like, oh my god, no, it wasn't even halfway. And I was like, oh my god. And I know a lot of people liked it, and it was fine. It was just okay. It's definitely the worst movie I've seen in this week, and I wasn't even like ecstatic to go to a movie today. I really actually didn't want to go to a movie today, and part of it is because of this, and it is sad because I wanted to see Is God Is, and instead I saw this. And my lineup for next week, I'm not that excited about either. I don't think I've talked about my lineup for next week. No, I definitely didn't, because I think I got some of the tickets yesterday. So Tuesday I'm going to see Backrooms, which I'm excited for. And then the 12th I'm seeing Scary Movie, which I don't think I'm really gonna like. I don't think the humor is gonna make me laugh. And then I'm seeing He-Man on the 13th. And then I'm gonna see Disclosure Day on the 14th. Like, I'm not excited for these movies. And so yeah, but my final rating I think is a 2.5. Like, the most it's gonna get is a 3, but I don't think I'm feeling a 3 at all. in the slightest. Sorry, I'm just getting my ticket for Disclosure Day. So I couldn't get it because I was maxed out on reservations. But yeah, that's that. I don't really have much to say about it. Like, it didn't feel needed to me. The messaging about like journalism, but like also there's a lot of things that just didn't feel like finished. Like, she says this kind of fucked up thing to her boyfriend, like, your job doesn't matter as much as my job. And they just move on. I don't know, I didn't like it that much. I also like stand by the fact I don't think Miranda is that bad of a person, and I almost feel like in this one they like tried to push it more that she was, and then at the end they're like, actually she's not. I don't know, I didn't like it. There was too many famous people in it too, and too many cameos, and too many... I didn't like it, sorry. But that's it on that. I'm gonna go home. I'm excited to go home. Okay, slightly annoying movie update. It is in fact Friday, and I have not seen a single movie. Now, I was supposed to see Backrooms on Tuesday. I've been having some medical things going on, and I was way too tired, way too in pain to go. I canceled that, and I moved it to Thursday. Yes, I moved to Thursday, and LB was actually going to be able to come with me. And we were going to go, and LB gets there, and no one's there. And there's like 4 cars, which is weird. Thursday at like 1 is just, that's not normal, especially summer. And there's a sign on the door and it says, sorry, we're temporarily closed. So our tickets got refunded and no back room. So I'm like, okay, I'm only gonna be able to go to 3 movies this week, but that's okay. It wasn't my fault. Like, I couldn't have predicted that the theater was gonna close because of, I think maybe there was really bad storms. I don't know if that knocked their power out, or I don't know. There's rumors on Facebook that a car hit the building. I don't know, okay? People have been talking, but no one knows, really. I was okay, I'll only be able to see 3. To be fair, today I've been debating not going to my movie, which would have made it only 2 movies this week, and that would have been on me. But I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling my best, and the thought of driving and sitting in a theater was just really... was not feeling great to me. I go to cancel my ticket and I realized the theater is in fact still closed. So we're gonna see how many movies I'm gonna be able to see this week. But yeah, that is an update on the movies.
Really want to say is everything I am is because of where I come from.
Okay, I just got out of... I keep wanting to say He-Man. I think I have kept calling it He-Man. I think the title is Masters of the Universe. I don't even know if He-Man is in the title at all. I don't even know. I liked it about as much as I thought it would, which isn't to say much. It didn't shock me. You know, I was hoping it would because I like almost everyone in that movie. It didn't really shock me. It didn't shock me at all. Why does my arm look like this? Dying. I'm giving it a 2, I think. I was thinking 2.5, but I think that's what I gave Devil Wears Prada to. And I think I liked that more. This is kind of mid-city, I'm not gonna lie. But that's kind of what I thought this week would be. So it was fucked up that the one movie I wanted to see this week got canceled. Now, did I really want to see Scary Movie? No, but Backrooms did get canceled. So, yeah, I feel like I was bored. It was way too long for what it was. Like 2 hours and 20 minutes is way too long. And most of the jokes didn't land for me. I think I only did that blew air out of my nose twice. I didn't care. I actually didn't care at all. I was so bored. But tomorrow I'm seeing Disclosure Day. I think I'll like that a little bit more. I don't think I'll really like it, but I think I'll like it a little bit more. And then Monday I'm seeing Backrooms, because today is Saturday. And then I think Tuesday I'm seeing Stop That Train. I did realize though, I didn't look what movies were coming out this weekend. Nothing, I don't think. Oh, Toy Story. Wait, is that this week? Yeah. Wait, so does that mean Girls Like Girls and Leviticus is coming out this weekend? Okay, well then I might be able to see those this weekend. So that's exciting. Except it looks like neither are showing at my theater. But it's fine. They're showing it to like the slightly farther one, but I'd be willing to drive because I want to see Girls Like Girls and I want to see Leviticus. So yeah, that's it. I'm more excited to drive home and listen to the Olivia Rodrigo album. Because I haven't listened to it fully yet. I don't even think I will be able to. I've only listened to part of it on the way here. I'm going to listen to more of it on the way back. And that's what I'm more excited about. And I'm excited to just be home in general. I just really didn't like it. It was just fine. It was a 2. I could see people liking it. It was so not a movie for me. And like, if I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't go see it. But I just don't want to keep seeing repeat. And then I also would rather see this than like Ballad of the Sword or whatever it's called. That's actually not what it's called at all, I think. Whatever the Paul Rudd and Nick Jonas movie is, like, I don't want to see that. So, that's it. This is probably gonna make people mad because people love Steven Spielberg. I've seen like 2 Steven Spielberg movies, I think, because I saw Jurassic Park. Actually, didn't he make the second one? I saw the second one too, and I saw E.T. and I liked them all. Like, those are all good. I think this is the least, like, my least favorite movie I've went to in this month. Not ever. I'm probably gonna give it a 2. There's some parts I liked, but ultimately it was 2.5 hours for no payoff at the end. Like, no payoff at the end. And honestly, Emily Blunt carried. Like, I don't even know if I've ever been like, oh, I think Emily Blunt's like a really good actress. Like, obviously she is. But like, I was like, okay, she's carrying. Like, she carried this movie. And like, slight spoilers, I guess. Call me crazy. Like, why is everyone crying about the aliens? Like, not when they're being abused. I understand that. Like, seeing like, okay, the government's holding this so that they could like ruthlessly test on these poor creatures. Like, yes, I understand that. But like, people were just crying because they found out aliens are real. And like, maybe it doesn't like hit me as hard because like, in my mind, it makes more sense to me that there is other life forms out there than there not being other life forms out there. I think the universe is so big and it's stupid to think that we're the only planet with life on it and like we're the only smart creature. Like, all of that feels stupid to me. And so just logistically, like, I'm like, yeah. Do I think aliens are like the stereotypical alien with the big eyes? No, absolutely not, which is another reason I didn't like. Why were the aliens stereotypically like sci-fi aliens? I don't know. I didn't like it. It was so long. And I'm going to Chili's with my friends, and I knew that. And so the whole time I'm like, I wish I was eating Chili's right now. Like, I didn't want to be there. And the theater was so packed. And that always gives me anxiety. Like, the theater was so packed. And it was so long. And just, there was no payoff. There was no payoff. And, like, I hate CGI. I don't know if I've talked about it on here before. I actually don't think so. CGI that's supposed to look real, like, there's something in my brain, like, even, it could look 99% real or something. More than that. And it just does something in my brain. Like, I can't watch the Kingdom of the Planet. I watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and all I can think is, like, oh my god, this looks like shit. So the animals, like, I'm glad they use CGI animals instead of real animals, especially when they're, like, trying to be like, they abuse these aliens, and then if they used animals, it would be like, but, so I'm, like, happy they use CGI animals, I guess, but I was like, this looks like shit. And I feel like Josh O'Connor didn't do that good, and I like him a lot. He did really good in Challengers, he did really good in Dead Man, Knives Out 3. I literally gave that movie a 5, so why can I not think of what it's called? I don't know. Dead Man, I think he's a good actor, but, like, I don't know. Just everyone was kind of giving mid to me. Oh, the person who played Wayne, is that his name? I just watched a 2.5 hour movie. He did good too. Everyone else, I was like, this is mid as fuck. So I'm giving it a 2. You know, I was toying with a 2.5. There was actually a moment where I'm like, maybe it could get a 3. And then it just, like, it was too long. Oh my god, I was in there so long. I went, like, right after work. I got out of work at 2:15 today. It's 5:20.
And like, okay, when they play the like, if you go to AMC theaters, they'll be like, and special shout out to our A-listers. Like before the movie starts, they're like, they get to see up to 4 movies a week. And the guy next to me said something like, that's a full-time job. And I was like, haha, funny. By the end of this movie, I'm like, damn, it does feel like a full-time. Like it has felt like a full-time job. And I think part of it is because I just haven't liked He-Man, and then I didn't like this. The good thing though is the next movie I'm seeing is Backrooms, and then that weekend, like this weekend, I'll be seeing Girls Like Girls and Leviticus. Those are my two most hyped up movies of this month. Actually, does Supergirl come out this month? Because that's my most hyped up movie. But yeah, that's all. Quick Backrooms recap. I gave it a 3. I really like the vibes, which is what I was going for. Like, I wanted the vibes to be really good, like the Backrooms. And I think the Backrooms were done really well. Now, the storyline, I didn't think I'd care about, but the storyline was such an important part of the movie, like a big part of the movie, and I couldn't tell you really, like, I guess I could tell you what happened, but it didn't fully make sense. And I don't think it was the fault of me. Like, I don't feel like it was fully fleshed out. All the characters upset me deeply, especially Clark and Mary. They made some dumb fucking decisions in those back rooms. Ones I would have never made in my life. Now, I liked it, obviously. I gave it a 3, but I didn't love it or anything. I was just confused. But the vibes, good. Vibes were very good. My only complaint is I do always stand by in horror movies, if we're gonna have like this, like the vibe is creepy, I don't really want to see creatures. Like, what's that movie? Is it Watchers? I think it's Watchers. I would have really liked the movie if you never saw the like angel things. Like, I think that aspect where it's like trying to scare you and you don't know makes it creepier than seeing it. So, like, seeing everything, I don't know. Also, the backrooms for me aren't creatures. Like, I know there are creatures, but, like, the backrooms just in general freaks me out. Like, the concept of that, and, like, maybe you hear things, maybe you hear steps. Like, that was kind of how it was in the beginning. You see shadows, you hear steps. But then you, like, fully start seeing things, and I was like, I don't know about that. So, yeah, that's that. Now, tomorrow I was supposed to go to Stop That Train. I'm not sure if I'm going to, just because I have a day off tomorrow, and I've worked 2 days in a row. Should I work and then have a day off and then work 2 days in a row? I don't remember. But I've gone to a movie like 4 days in a row, and then I worked 2 days in a row, and my body is killing me. So possibly I might move Stop That Train to like Wednesday, maybe. We'll see. Okay, I actually have a 2-movie update right now. I saw Leviticus yesterday. I didn't update you guys. I'm sorry. I just drove home and I went to bed. I've not been feeling good. I don't think I've talked about it in this video. It also means there will only be 3 movies this week. Partially it's because the theater was closed again because it stormed again and knocked the power out again. And then so then I think I was supposed to go Thursday and it was closed. And then I couldn't go Friday because my body hurt too bad. So we will only be seeing 3 movies this week. So I saw Leviticus yesterday. Amazing. I gave it a 5. I didn't think I was going to give it a 5. I thought I was going to like it, but I didn't think I was going to give it a 5. It was done so well. It touched on so many topics, and everyone acted their hearts out. I loved it. I actually loved it so much. It was great for a horror movie, great for queer representation, great commentary on like the fear of loving someone, on conversion therapy. It was so good. Can't recommend it enough. I give that a 5. And slight spoilers, so jump ahead if you're gonna watch it. I like always think things are gonna be better than they are. Like, I read they both die at the end and I was like, but they won't. But they won't. They did. But
I was telling my mom the premise of the movie, and I was like, but I think it's just gonna end well. She was like, oh, that's gonna be depressing. I'm like, I think it's gonna end fine. I think they're gonna be good. Happy ending. Well, as happy as it could be. They're both alive. They're together. They're away from their toxic families. Many times I audibly gasped out loud with how bad Neem's mom was. I actually almost lost my mind. There's a scene that almost feels small, but she, instead of comforting him, she's like, clean your stuff out of my room. My heart actually just like broke in half, because my mom would never, like, if I was having nightmares and I was laying on her ground, she'd wake me up and be like, come tuck into bed. Like, oh my god, that's so crazy. I actually wanted to cry. But amazing movie. Now, today I saw Girls Like Girls. And I hate to do this during Pride Month. I really do. I gave it a 2.5. I don't think the storyline was fleshed out well at all. I think that Coley deserved so much better. I think Sonia was an awful friend and girlfriend, never said sorry, and then we were supposed to be like, yay, they're together, and I was not like, yay, they're together. I wanted, because Coley had her whole growing arc. She was building a relationship with her dad again. She got a job. She was doing well. She was making her own friends. She was becoming happier. I would rather they had a talk after Sonia came back, and Coley went and she found a girlfriend on her own that wasn't toxic. I don't know. So I really hate to do that during Pride Month. But tomorrow, I'm actually going to an early movie at 10 a.m. at this theater, because I actually went to the farther away theater, because Girls Like Girls wasn't showing at my theater. And I will be seeing Moonlight. I've never seen Moonlight. I know. Literally, don't burn me at the stake. It's one of those movies where I've been like, I really need to see it, but I'm so scared I'm going to be like sobbing. And then they're showing it in theaters, I think for Pride Month. And I was like, hey, I've got to see it. And so I will be coming back at 10 a.m. So I will have to leave my house like 9:30 to get to this theater. But I'm very excited to see Moonlight. I do think I'm just going to sob. I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah, I'm seeing Moonlight on Monday, which is tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I'll be seeing Scary Movie. Crazy I haven't seen it yet. Crazy I'm gonna see it. I kind of feel like I want to, just to like see it. I don't think I'll like it. I was reading the reviews and there was one joke that made me giggle though. But I think most of the jokes won't make me giggle. Yeah, so those are my lineups, and then the weekend I will have some movies. I think Supergirl. And then who knows what else I'm gonna see, like Death of Robin Hood or Toy Story or some bullshit or something. But yeah, those are my updates. I'm gonna drive home. It's raining. I've gotta go on the highway. Okay, it is the next day. I just got out of Moonlight. It was amazing. I mean, I'm not shocked by that. I knew I was gonna really like it. I'm really glad, not that I should have waited this many years, but I'm glad I saw it in theater for the first time, because the cinematography is amazing, and also there are so many times in the movie where it is silent and it is like, or like very minimal noise, and it is meant to be like that. And I feel like something about having that in a theater like really made me sit in the silence. But I really, really loved it. It was very heartbreaking. It was, the acting was immaculate though, and I'm giving it a 5. I don't know if I said that, but I think that not that the movie didn't rip my heart into a bunch of little pieces. It definitely did. It was heartbreaking, the whole movie in general, but I thought I would be devastated at the end. I didn't think there would be any happy feelings. So, you know, pleasantly surprised with that. I'm glad that Moonlight and Leviticus both had like pleasantly, surprisingly happy-ish endings. Neither had happy endings. But it was like heartbreaking and beautiful and like real, and everyone did so good, and crazy that people thought La La Land was gonna win over Moonlight. Not to bring up old fucking drama, but I loved it so much. Now, yeah, I couldn't recommend it enough. I'm also glad like I watched it during Pride Month, and crazy I've had a three three queer movies in a row, all very different from each other. Moonlight is obviously my favorite one. I don't think that's shocking probably to anyone. Leviticus is my second favorite, and I didn't really like Girls Like Girls, which makes me so sad because, like, we need a good sapphic movie. There isn't enough sapphic things, and so when there is, it's like I want to support it wholeheartedly, but then it's like, I don't remember what I wrote for my Letterboxd review, but it was like sapphics deserve better than a toxic relationship as their representation. It's like, why am I supposed to be rooting for that? But I loved Moonlight. It's so good. I don't really feel like I have much to say because it's been out so long, and also, like, I feel like everything has been said that needed to be said. Also, I'm so tired, and I don't know how my movie going is gonna go for my second movie this week, because I was gonna go right after work on Wednesday, and I completely forgot I have a dermatologist appointment at like 4 or something, and I don't know if timing wise if that will work, so we're gonna see. I need to drive home, which I'm not looking forward to at all in the slightest. I could actually cry about it, but no, it's fine. It's fine. Yep, that's my update. Okay, I just got out of Scary Movie. I don't remember if I updated that I, in fact, was going to be seeing it Wednesday after work. So I am technically kind of on a time crunch. Not fully, I have some time. But I just got out of Scary Movie. I liked about it about as much as I thought I would. That type of comedy is just really not for me. Like, it doesn't make me laugh. I did not laugh out loud. The only joke I thought was funny I had actually spoiled for myself. And so I didn't even laugh. Because I was looking at reviews to see if it was worth it to go. And then I realized there really aren't any other movies, so I gotta take what new movies I can. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it like a 1. I feel bad because it's like I don't think any of them did bad. It's just very much not my humor, and also I've never seen a single Scary Movie, so like maybe that's on me. I've seen clips, I've never seen a full one, so like, but that's just like not my humor, like, at all. And honestly, it feels like one of those things where it's like that could have just been a skit. But I know it has an audience, but I don't think people really liked this one. I'm glad the Wayans brothers have it back, but like, yeah, that's all. Don't have much to update on. This weekend I'll be seeing Supergirl, and I don't know what else, maybe Death of Robin Hood. Not that I really want to, but I don't really know what else I'd be seeing. But Supergirl, that's one of my most anticipated movies of the year, so. But yeah, I have an appointment to go to, so I'll go do that. Okay, I saw Supergirl today. I saw it like a couple hours ago. I just didn't film in my car because it was hot. I'm gonna start this by saying I gave Supergirl a 4. I don't know why everyone and their mother is having a conundrum about this movie. I'm actually so glad I'm not on social media, because the very brief times I've been on social media, it's like hate, hate, hate. Then I went to Letterboxd and it's like hate, hate, hate. And genuinely, I think it's a little insane because, okay, I gave Superman a 5, to be fair. So I gave it 1 less star. But people are acting like this movie like killed their mom or something. Like, this movie was good. And people are hating on the songs. I didn't hate them. People are hating on the coloring, which I think is weird because you're in like a desert for a large majority of this movie. And people were hating on Superman for the coloring because it was too colorful. So it's like, you can't win. And when it comes down to it, this movie was never going to get the praise that Superman did because she's a girl. Like, there was the funniest Reddit post ever on, like, the Reddit post that, like, makes fun of, or Reddit, whatever, that makes fun of, like, people who say they're cinephiles, and it was like, I just saw Supergirl and I really liked it, and then I walked out of the theater and I remembered that I'm supposed to hate women, so now I hate the movie, and it did genuinely feel like that, because, like, can you all just not have fun? And I don't think, like, some people are like, well, it wasn't like the comic, it wasn't lore accurate or whatever. Wasn't Superman not lore accurate? And everyone and their mother was talking about Superman. Like, I think we can just have a little fun. and I liked her. And I also thought she was gonna be like messier with the hate she was getting, and she like wasn't that messy at all. So she did an amazing job. What's her name? The only part, like genuinely the parts I didn't like were like Jason Momoa's parts. Millie Alec did amazing. She did so good. I like her too. But I love Crypto. I love Superman. I love Supergirl. I'm becoming a DC girly. I was a Marvel and they've kind of fallen off. This is all I have now. This Spider-Man and live action Spider-Man. That's all I have. But I liked it. I liked it. Now, don't sue me for this. I don't know if I'm going to a movie tomorrow because I was like, okay, I'm gonna go see Leviticus again. That's what I felt in my heart of hearts, because I don't want to see Death of Robin Hood. I genuinely have zero desire to go see Death of Robin Hood, like actually zero desire. And so I was like, well, I'll just see Leviticus again because I wanted to see it again. And my friend's been sending me updates or edits because I don't have TikTok, and I was like, yeah, I want to see it again. And then my theater's not showing it, and I'm just not willing to drive to the farther theater. So I might not see a movie tomorrow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a bad guy. We'll see. You know, I should, but I just don't want to. Yeah, those are my thoughts on Supergirl. I don't know why everyone's acting like it's the worst film of the year or something. Like, let's be serious.
Okay, let's hope my mic is recording. It wasn't last time I used it, and let's just hope it is this time. But I'm finally going to be doing my wrap up of my using my A-list to its full potential for a full month video. This video has been recorded for like, it's August, and I recorded it in June, so it's been recorded a whole month. I just haven't edited it. Now it is like 90% edited at this point. I just don't have an outro or a thumbnail and some like finishing touches. I just wanted to go over a few things. In that month, I saw 12 movies. Is that correct? I think that's correct. I was supposed to be seeing like 16 and I only saw 12. So, you know, there's that. Partially it was because my theater kept being closed down, and then I like am not good at like adjusting and just going with the flow and then being like, oh well, I guess I'm going to my farther theater even though I didn't plan that. Like, it's just not something I can do. I need everything to be very planned out. And on top of that, this was at like the beginning of my like health stuff happening. Now I'm a couple months into it. That's another reason why this video is not out. But I didn't. And I think that's kind of part of it. Like, I was seeing if I could do this, like if that was something I would really actually like, is seeing 4 movies a month or a week. And obviously I didn't. I also want to give an update. I, in fact, have not seen a single movie since finishing this video. And to be fair, there weren't a ton of movies I was like, I need to see this, except Minions and the new Spider-Man. And I haven't seen either of those yet. So I do think that this had a negative impact. On top of it, my health stuff, obviously. But I do think this had a negative impact on my enjoyment of watching movies. Like, forcing myself to go see 4 movies a week was not fun for me. I saw a lot of movies in June that I would have never seen. Now, there's a lot of movies I wanted to see that I got to see, and I'm happy like I got to see them in theaters. It's just that obviously I wouldn't keep doing this, is what my takeaway from this all is that I would not like to keep seeing 4 movies a week. I didn't see a single movie in July. Not a single movie. And we are almost a week into August and I've seen 0. So there's that. Super fun, super exciting. My favorite movie I saw was Moonlight. Now, my favorite new movie I saw was Leviticus, and my least favorite movies were either Scary Movie or Disclosure Day. I didn't love a ton of the movies that I saw the month of June. I think ultimately I could have waited until it was a month where I was like excited for a ton of movies. Now I think that's a little hard because I am a little picky. Like, I like going and seeing movies I don't like. Like, I like hate watching things. That's not unenjoyable for me. But so that's why ultimately, like, I do think A-list is worth it. Like, there's sometimes I go see a movie and I know I won't like it and I still have a good time. So I think it would be hard for me to pick a month where I was like, oh, I'm gonna like a lot of movies. And on top of this all, I wore this shirt specifically for today. I love overreacting because I do think my ratings and my reactions to things are over the top, but that's just me. That's just who I am. I felt like this fit the vibe of the video, so I'm wearing my I love overreacting shirt. But I think that's all I wanted to say. I also only got a lime ginger ale twice. Who am I? Who am I? But yeah, that's going to be all for this video. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if there's any other like A-list or movie type videos you'd want to see. I don't really do any movie or A-list type videos. This is literally the only one I've done and the only one I've thought of at the moment. So if there is anything you'd want to see, I'd be willing to try it out. And subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you all again next week for a crochet video, I think. If all pans out, I will see you guys next week for a crochet video. Bye! Thanks for watching!